Anyone watching back? This is the single mother survival guide when you've been to Carboot. So tired today. I will just wait to see if anybody comes in. It is 12 o'clock on a Sunday. So what is going on with my cheek? What is this? Weathered Carboot face. So nobody's coming in. I'll just talk to myself. That's fine. So before I start, hi Shelley. You're the only person in, I think. So, in fact, something weird's going on because it's not showing me a 1. It's just, I can just see that you're commenting. Yeah, so before I start, anybody who hasn't bought tickets yet and wants to go to the Resell Summit, get over to Lola or Chaddy Pete's Instagram or Facebook, and there is a link there. And that's my promoting done. So yeah, a little party. Yes, there is more in actually, but they're just not speaking. Oh God, I honestly, how do people do these videos and not say every 5 seconds? It's impossible. So this morning, well, yesterday, I did follow Chaddy Pete and Lola. Strangely, I mean, they live absolutely miles away from me, like well over an hour away. But I had strangely decided in my head to do 3 towns near me, Harrogate, Knaresborough and Ripon, which I've not done for years, really, not like that. And strangely, without talking to each other, they did the exact same towns 2 days prior to when I was doing them. So yeah, so I changed it up slightly. I missed Knaresborough off, but I did do Harrogate, Ripon, Thirsk and Northallerton. So I did 4 in that day. And to be honest, yeah, I got the Liberty lot of fabric. That saved the day because I didn't get that much, but I wasn't feeling right well in the afternoon. So, well, not afternoon, but dinner time-ish. And then I went to go see the lovely Leslie, who probably will be coming in at some point, who is Dig Vintage. She's over in Leeds. And we sat and nattered about reselling for 6 hours, like total saddos. But it was so good. And so this morning, I was very revved up for the Carboot, like you do when you've been talking to resellers. And I decided to go to a completely different Carboot, which I've not been to in probably 8 years. And that's Doncaster Racecourse. Is it Racecourse? Not Doncaster Racecourse, Doncaster Keatmoor, it used to be called, but I don't think it's called that. Doncaster Stadium, anyway, there. And then I was going to go to Old Coats, because originally I was going to meet Dan Resells, not Dan Resells, the selling Dan. Oh, God, you can see how tired I am. Yeah, it's good to chat in person. Yeah, we're going to go to Old Coats, but I decided to go to my nearest one on way back, which was Dewsbury. I didn't even get there till 10 o'clock, but I still got some good stuff. So I'll show you what I've got. It's not going to be in order, but I'll tell you where I got everything from and how much I paid. So first things first, just because it's the biggest and get it out of the way. I got this morning at Doncaster. It's a massive quilted throw. Now, I'm just looking for tags now because I'm not sure whether it is Sanderson's clocks or, yeah, there's one here, or if it's B&Q. It is Sanderson. Yay. Yay. So this was actually my first purchase this morning anyway. So that's good. That's upside down, but anyway. Yeah, I think this is the first time I've ever picked up it is called clocks, isn't it? I think it is. But it's a double row. And she said that mum and dad had bought it for the camper van but never used it. And that was, I think I paid £2. £2 for that. So I've not researched it, but I know that Sanderson Clocks does sell, and I've seen curtains, I've seen bedding. I've never seen a throw. I've seen like duvet covers and stuff. So yeah, that was the first thing I picked up this morning. Now, which bag shall I do? I'll show you these first. This was from yesterday from charity shops. It's rare that I pick these up just because they seem to take ages to sell. But I'm trying out a new thing where I'm going to really concentrate on Etsy. And to me, I was talking to Leslie about it yesterday because she does really well on Etsy, whereas I'm opposite way. I do eBay more than Etsy. But yeah, it is a different customer on Etsy. To me, it is what I call like kitschy vintage or English vintage that sells on there. Stuff that wouldn't necessarily sell on eBay. So on eBay, I reckon that'd sell for about £15. That was £3. But on Etsy, I think I'll probably get maybe 20, 25. So I'm going to try this little thing out. You know that I do these things all the time and say I'm going to do these things, and then I don't do them. So we'll see. I'm a bit scatterbrained. Now, these, I never get these anymore, but they are the Vision pans. 1 second. I have got a pair, one smaller than the other, but this is a really nice version because it's not the brown version. It's like a yellow, and the tops are different. I quite like that, like a sunburst top. Yeah, it's a biscuit barrel. Well, no, it's not a biscuit barrel. It's a nice thing, this one. Yeah, it's a nice cooler. Yeah, so they were £1 for the two. So I've got two with lids, sticker on, obviously never been used. I don't think these ones are 70s. Not sure. But we'll do a bit of research into that. And that's another one that probably would be better off on Etsy. Just because it's more an American market. Just about to smash a mirror. This is how unorganised I am. I'll show you it before I smash it. So yeah, another thing that I don't normally pick up is these wrought iron type mirrors. Just because it seems to take ages to sell. And it were £5, but I wanted to fill my trolley. I really wanted to fill the boot. So that were £5. On eBay, I'd probably get oh god, it's full of cobwebs. I'd be lucky to get 25 on eBay for that, but we will see. We will see. And then I went to a store on Donny, and I got quite a lot of bits off this lady. But you know, when you pick something up and you ask them price and it's cheap, and then you think, and they've got like a few other bits, so you like add into it. That's what I did with this. So this is a add to. They don't go for as much as they used to do, and this is a very part set. It's probably got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's broken. It's probably got 6 original pieces in it. That's all. But still, it was £2. So you can't grumble for £2, can you? What else did you get off there? Got this, always a standard seller. And it was 50p. Absolutely filthy, but that will easily come out with a bit of bleach. Also off the same lady, I got some more stuff off her. I don't know where it is. Not sure. I got this. This was £2, and it is a full. Wait a minute. Oh wait. It's a full set. There's nothing missing, nothing broken. It's even got the glove thing, glove stretcher. And what's under there? It's got a brush, 2 brushes. That's like, what's that padding thing? No idea. 2 brushes, 2, I mean, they're not clothes brushes, are they? Don't know. 2 of them, and then a mirror. And it's really nice condition. The box is a bit, oh, hang on, that's supposed to do that. So the box isn't broken, it's supposed to do that. All right, maybe so then you may be supposed to open that up and then go like that to get into it. So yeah, that is in really good condition then. And that was £2. Bargain. That was the first thing I asked her how much it was. She had loads of leather handbags and stuff. That were, you know, like the vintage leather handbags. They're all £1 each, but they're all knackered, and I'm not dealing with knackered stuff anymore. She says, and I can guarantee there'll be something in here that's knackered. So yeah, if you're just coming in, please say hello. Yeah, she does sell a lot of mirrors. Yeah. What else have I got in here? Trying to find somewhere to put this. So professional. So professional, balancing all my stock on the bin. They're not to resell. These are children's plasters for Taylor. Not that she's ever needed a plaster yet, thank God, touch wood. I picked this up for Etsy again, just because it is corning. And I know Americans love corning. It probably won't go for loads, but it was 50p. These are quite nice, different. Never had anything like this. A pair of salt and pepper grinders, the wood and hand painted. Very African or Indian. Don't know. Oh, made in Italy, so not Indian or African at all. Hi, Laura. Yeah. Anyone might, well, you might remember that I picked up a load of the Mills and Boons books, but I bloody hate it when they do this. Put a price on there. I got this from the last Carboot. Actually, it's come off really easy. But I've just sold my last Mills and Boons. Who's ringing me now? Sorry, my mum's just decided to ring me. She'll probably ring me about 6 times because even though I'm 43, she thinks that if I don't answer the first time, I'm dead. You know, like they do. God, I hope I'm not like that with Taylor. But yeah, so I got a pack of these for 150, which is quite a decent price. Probably get 25 for them. And I've sold some on Etsy as well, which is strange. I wouldn't have thought they'd have sold on Etsy. I am using Zip Sale to cross list everything, but like me and Leslie were discussing yesterday, it is a bit of a ball ache cross listing. So when we see Zip Sale at the summit, we are going to grill them. Because when you cross list from eBay to Etsy, it doesn't put any tags in. It doesn't, half of the stuff it doesn't even, it won't list. You've got to edit it. And it's just not right. It's not set up right. And we were saying we think that the thing is with Zip Sale, we think that they want well, Leslie thinks that they want you to list on Zip Sale, then spread your listings out. Sorry if you can hear that, that's my washing machine. Then yeah, spread your listings out from there. But the problem with that is if you decide that you don't want to use Zip Sale anymore, all your listings have gone. So yeah, that's no good. I got a couple. Did I get 2 or 3? I did get 3 jumpers. I don't know why I'm buying jumpers in this weather. But this one's quite nice. It's vintage and it was £1. So I seem to do all right with jumpers all year round, not just winter. This is a really nice one. I really like this one. It's got like, you see it? It's got cherries on it as well. Always a good seller if you've got cherries on your jumper. It is a vintage cheapo market one, probably 90s. It feels nice. It's not, it's only, oh, it's cotton. That's why it feels nice. It's 100% cotton. So yeah, I mean, I might get 40 quid for that, believe it or not. It's cute, that, isn't it? It needs to have a wash though. Matter of £1. And what else? It's very textile heavy, this haul. This was from yesterday. This was 69p from Oxfam in Thirsk. I will show you the Liberty, but it'll probably be at the end because it's right at the bottom of the pile. Yeah, I always sell these seersuckers. They're like my bread and butter, like towels. And I'll probably get 15 quid for that. But for 69p, it was a no-brainer. I got these in Thirsk as well. This is a pair of really heavy, really well-made, lined single bed throws. So you know, like when you've got a B&B and you've got 2 single beds in your room, these just finish it off really nice. They're like what hotels and B&Bs have. But they were £4.95 each. That were in Thirsk. And this is another jumper. This is a weird one because I picked this up thinking it was just poking out, and I thought, oh, that's nice. But straight away I thought it's not hand knitted. It is hand knitted, or it is machine, handmade, whatever. It's not a shop. It's not got labels in it. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. And that was hang on, the labels here. What was it? 3. It was £4.75. What were I thinking? But anyway, it's nice. I was on a spending spree yesterday. I just wanted to buy things. This was in, I can't remember. I think it was in Northallerton. Yeah, it was. Cancer research in Northallerton, I think. Yeah, that's cancer research in a little green tag. And this is going on Etsy. This is the kitschest goddamn poodle I've ever seen, or dog. Is it a poodle? Don't know. So kitsch. It's a little decanter of a type, but it's also, if you can hear that tinkling, musical. So yeah, that was doing my head in yesterday because it kept playing. Every time I moved the car or anything in Boo, it kept playing. So that was annoying. I always pick these up. Always pick up men's vintage dressing gowns. This is just a lightweight one, which is perfect because we're coming into spring. Or are we? It's a short one. It's like a Paisley 1970s one, and it was a £5. The wool ones with the edging, the checked ones, I usually get about £85 for those. So yeah, look out for them ones with a pocket, and like it's like got a what is it called? Cord tie, like a tie back type tie that goes around your waist. Yeah, they go really well. This won't be that much, but it probably still do 30, 35. So for a £5, I'll be that all day long. And I was shocked. Honestly, I can remember years ago, Oxfam used to be so expensive. Like more expensive than British Art Foundation. But lately, I don't know what's going on with their prices, but every Oxfam that I go in lately seems to be one of the cheapest. I know I used to miss them off because they were that expensive. But now I'll see you, Shelley. Now I always pop in and I've got a pair of red velvet lined curtains. They're not mega long, so they're not door curtains, but they were £2.99. £2.99 in the Oxfam. Mental prices. And you will have seen this in one of the photos yesterday. I've just sold a rug this morning. This is a hand done rug It's lovely, isn't it? Poppies. And look at them colours. It's so bright. But I did pay £9 for that. But I should get back at least 80, I would have thought. Maybe on Etsy. I need to sort my international post on Etsy because at the minute I've got £30 for everything. And so obviously some people's it's only going to be a fiver, but I'm charging them 30. And then other people, it might be like 80 quid to send it, and I'm only charging them 30. So I'm losing out big time. So I need to sort it out properly. And that is my mission in the next few weeks. You heard it here first. I need to sort it out. These came from the same shop as the Liberty fabrics, which was in Ripon. And they were a fiver for the pair. They're not old. They are Two's Company, made in India. They're quite lightweight, but I just liked them. And for a fiver, I reckon I'll get 40 all day long. Sorry, I'm going to be going off screen now because I've got no room to put anything anywhere. So I'll show you the fabric haul, but I have got some other bits. No, I'll do the other bits first. This, a nice little proper vintage basket. Something I never see. £2 at what, 10 o'clock at the last Carboot, which always surprises me. When I go to the last Carboot, I always seem to pick something up when it's been absolutely dredged over. Also, from the last Carboot, oh my days, not just is it a 1960s mid-century dressing table vanity mirror, it's never had its plastic side bit off, you know, the cling filmy stuff. So once I take that off, it's going to be like brand spanking new, is this? And that was £4. No, yeah, it was £4. Now I haven't had one of these in ages because they normally charge like 15 quid on Carboot for these, but they used to do like 60, 70 quid. But I'm not sure now because I haven't had one for ages, so they might only do like 40. I'm not sure. We shall see. What else have I got? Oh my god, this thing. So many messages over this humongous rug. I need to look into it because I have no idea on pricing it. It's not something that I ever get. And it is a Mexican thing. It's got a woman on it, actually. It does actually say Cancun on it, so it's probably not worth that. Let me try and show you it. Is it that way? Oh, that way. That way. I'm going to stand on a chair now and break my neck out. Da, da, da. So that's the top. And then it goes, it's massive, into these two ladies. It's a shame it says Cancun on it because it probably would be worth a lot more if it didn't say it on. But it is massive. It's got to be, it's taller than me, so it's got to be 7 foot. 7 or 8 foot by like 4. I won't tell you how much that was. Everybody wants it. My mum's ringing again. So no, from the same guy, I got this blanket. These always sell vintage picnic blankets. It's not got a, or has it? I might actually keep this for me and say, look, it's only £1. It's not got a label on or anything. It's not a massive one. What else have I got? Bloody hell, it's never ending. Oh, this is nice. These are very, they always look very crap at the Carboot. But when you've cleaned them and photographed them right, these are really nice UFO lampshades, light shades. Excuse me. And that were only £1. So, and they knew what we were talking about in this store as well. That really confused me. Where did I put that? Without going into it. Christmas, Takarama Christmas plastic, and that was £1. Still, I am still, and we are in February, I'm still selling Christmas. I swear to God, I have sold Christmas stuff, more Christmas stuff in January and February than I sold before Christmas. So do not take the Christmas off because it sells all year. This is pretty. I bought this in the dark. I didn't even put my torch on, but it's a lovely shape. It's a deco shape, and it's so kitsch and floral. This is the type of thing that I used to buy when I first started, and then it went totally out of fashion, and you couldn't give it away, and now it's back again. So yeah, basically never get rid of anything. I've not looked inside because she's taped it, but it looks all right, and it hasn't got any hairlines, and it says springtime made in England, and I think it's I can't remember the bloody maker. I don't know. I'll have to look it up because it's totally gone. But that was £3.50 if you didn't see the tag. So I thought that was pretty decent. More Christmas. Now, these babies do very, very well at Christmas time. This is a paper 1950s tree topper. There is a really good keyword for this, and I just can't remember off the top of my head what it is. But if you search for them, it'll be on some of them. And these can go for like 50 to 70 quid, and that's 50 pence. So yeah, don't not look at the Christmas stuff. I also got some of these, and I was like, what am I buying these for? Because I never ever listed just them. Then bad boys, I got a pair of them. I don't think they've got much age to them, to be honest. I mean, they sell them now, don't they? They're still selling. They sold them this year, didn't they, in shops new. Then I went to a store and they had loads of collectibles, like in glass cases, like they knew what they were talking about. And then they had some boxes of like junk that were 50p each. And I bought this, which I thought would sell really well on Etsy. It is real feathers. It's all made out of feathers. Even twigs. So yeah, and it does come in its box. So that was 50p. Then I thought, oh, I might as well buy these because I know they're old, and I know that some train stuff can do really well. So I've no idea on price of these at all, but Triang normally does well, and train stuff normally does well. But they were only 50p each, so don't even get me going on that. I don't know, but at 50p, I couldn't leave them. We're nowhere near done. This I got this morning. It's not old. It's Gisela Graham. But that was £2, and it's very decorative and very in at the minute. You know that you can sell these as retro and not because they're not vintage. And then bedding. These are Dormer. Candy stripes. So I've got 2 of those. And then from the same guy, I got this massive quilted eiderdown thing. There's no age to it. It's very like what they'd probably sell in Oxfam on the fair trade bit, but it was 50p. So I got that, and then I got a smaller one, like a cotton. Also 50p. When it's them prices, excuse me, that's got right, gone right to my throat. Yeah, it's them. My mum's ringing me again. Star Wars quilted bedspread. Well, is it Marvel? I don't know. Because it's got Star Wars on it. It's got Hulk. And it's got Spider-Man, Captain America. Somebody, I think somebody made this because it doesn't make sense that it's got Star Wars on it and Marvel. So somebody must have made it for a boy. Um, but that was also 50p from the same guy. That's all that back. Oh yeah, so the woman earlier what bought the picnic thing off and the hair kit, she had another one. And because I were obviously buying a lot, she then thought, get another extra £1 out of her. So she charged me £3 for that, which is totally fine. It's quite cool actually in its little vintage pouch. It's got its glass. It's even got a toothbrush. It's got a glass thing, a toothbrush. Don't think it's got. Don't think it's silver lid. Everything's there. It's got a boot hook, scissors, nail file, mirror, brush, toothbrush, and a glass bottle thing. So that were a good buy. And then, last but not least, is the fabric haul. Now, this one I don't think is Liberty's, but there were quite a lot of it, and I thought it were really nice. But I'm going to have a look. I don't think it is Liberty's, but you never know because it came from the same person who donated. And all this fabric, it was 20 quid in Wicked. This is the one that I put on yesterday, the Bauhaus. And I would guesstimate 2.5 meters of that, maybe even 3. And someone on Etsy is selling 2 meters of it for £150. So yeah, well worth looking out for. There you go. There's your Liberty stamp on the side. That's that one. This is the Lance thing, but they've made this into something. So I'll just sell it as is. It's got an edging all the way around. So it's like a bedspread or a wall hanging. But it's not lined. But it is a couple of meters. I think even something that's like 2 meters of that, I think goes for about 40 quid. Because that's probably the most common one. And then this is no idea what this is. I've not even looked at this and stuff myself. This is length as well. And it's just a piece of material that's been hemmed. Again, 2 meters. So probably 40 quid again. But it was the Bauhaus that I was excited about. And that were in the back. She just had some little, I'll show you, there's some little scraps that I picked up first. And then she was like, oh, we've got some more of that in the back if you want to have a look. So I did. These were the scraps. So I was looking at these little just scraps. But these will sell. I'll probably sell them on Etsy. This is Liberty as well. I don't know what design name it is because I've not looked it up yet. But that's that one. And then there's another little piece of that. And then there's just some little bits of the lamp again. And I also picked this up in the same shop. This is, I don't know if this is Liberty. It might be. Have a look, see if there's an edge on. Oh, the an edge, but it is very arts and craftsy style. It is very maybe William Morrisy style. So whoever's had all this material, they obviously likes that era. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that will come off, it's fine. Oh, God. Something is on the material there. Annoying. I'll get it off. What else have got? I think there's just one more thing to show you, and that's it. Now my kitchen is a tip. Yeah, and this is just something that I pick up all the time for some unknown reason because they take forever to sell. But it might sell on Etsy better than eBay. Just an apothecary bonbon dish. Italian. This is not as old as some that I've had because it's pressed. Base is a bit crap. Oh, has it got a crack in it? I bet I've done that, you know. It's got a little crack in base. £2.50 at the charity shop. They don't go for much, to be honest. They're probably about 20 quid. And that is everything. So yeah, that's my boot full of stuff. But even though that is a lot of stuff, this is the thing with selling vintage. It's big. That's probably 2 days worth of listings or a day and a half. So yeah, still got to keep sourcing. Hope you all had a good day. See you later.